Finally, to some common sense. A woman's right to a fair and even sporting match has been restored after World Athletics mandated gender tests for female category eligibility. Now, let's just be real. This has only happened because men kept competing in the women's leagues. Remember the farce that was the Olympic Games last year when Algerian boxer Aman Khalif, who has male chromosomes and previously failed a gender test, was allowed to compete in the women's competition and went on to win gold. But it seems fairness has finally trumped insanity. Athletes will now be eligible to compete in the female category only if they clear a one-off non-invasive gene test. World Athletics President Sebastian Coe said, "I'm absolutely committed to doing everything I possibly can to protect and preserve the female category. If you don't do that, then we know where that leads. I don't want my sport to witness what many of us witnessed in boxing." Well, hallelujah for that. But here's Coe's quote that's really got the lefties in a spin. He said, "It was always very clear to me and the World Athletics Council that gender cannot trump biology." Gee, who would have thought? It's simple. If you're a man, go compete in the male competition where you belong. But Australia is now one of the only countries denying that very simple biological reality. The UK Supreme Court ruled in April that a woman is someone born biologically female. Donald Trump has signed an executive order recognising only two sexes, male and female. And just this week, trans athletes have been banned from representing the US at the Olympics and Paralympics. Though founder of Giggle app, Sal Grover, put it best when I spoke to her on Shari this week.
Trans athletes are not banned from the Olympics. Males are banned from competing in the women category. That's it. The men in dresses are completely welcome to go and compete with the men in shorts. It's that simple.
And the other issue is our lawmakers still don't know what a woman is. Now, I happen to know a woman is an adult female. Apparently, these days, just knowing the answer to that question makes you either a bigot, some sort of incredible genius, or just someone with common sense. It depends on who you ask. In the Senate yesterday, Labor blocked debate on Senators Alex Antic and Matt Canavan's bill to restore biological definitions in the Sex Discrimination Act. Now, Julia Gillard amended that act in 2013 and removed the definitions of sex, man and woman. But Labor used its numbers to stop the bill even being read.
Order. There being 25 ayes and 36 noes, the matter is resolved in the negative.
But it was this from the Minister for Women, Katie Gallagher, that was quite extraordinary.
We do not agree with the Senate being a place where individual harm can be done to young people across this country. And that is what would have happened had we allowed this bill to proceed in the normal course, and we won't stand for it. Trans children deserve better from this chamber.
I mean, why is the Minister for Women not concerned about the safety of women and girls whose spaces and sports have been invaded by men who claim to be women? And why is it now harmful to debate our own laws in Parliament? I mean, seriously, what is the purpose of having a democratic country if we can't even discuss and debate ideas? And all for what? To protect a small percentage of the population? I mean, Australia is gripping onto this woke ideology. A man in a dress is not a woman. You don't have to be a genius to know that.